Joy with Everyday Cricut, and today we're going to be making this real cute thank you card that was made using the new, soon to be released, Cricut Just Because cartridge. Whew, that was hard to get out. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make this. I made it a little bit differently than how they recommend on the Just Because cartridge, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video. So let's get started. Okay, to get started, we are going to ink all our edges. And this paper is 5.5 by 11, scored and then folded. And I'm going to go ahead and take all these smaller pieces, ink them now, and then that's out of the way. Now I had a couple things I Cuttlebugged on this project. I went ahead and Cuttlebugged this pink section, and I am using the Swiss Dots folder. And Cuttlebug's really, really easy to use. You start with this big plate, the A plate. I have a little shim in here because I like a nice deep impression. I use a B plate. I put my little Cuttlebug folder sandwich, I like to call this, because this is just the embossing folder with my paper in there. And then I put a B plate on top. Now my paper just shifted, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure we're still all right with how we wanted it to look. I like to lay it out a little bit carefully with the Swiss Dots, but if you don't, you know, life goes on. There's always another card to make tomorrow. So all you have to do is roll this through. It's pretty easy. And you have a real pretty little embellishment that's been decorated up a bit. So you can kind of see it's nice and textured. Now, the next one I'm going to do is the sheep body, which I cut out of some glitter paper, so you can kind of see the sheen on it. And I'm using this swirls folder, and I know his little head is up here, so I'm going to try to get a little curl to go near that. So it almost looks like one of those sheep ears you see on the bighorn sheeps. So if you don't do that, again, plenty more cards to make in life, so it's just sometimes kind of fun to line those things up. Want a true confession? I didn't do that the first time. It just worked out well. So then I thought, oh, look how cool that turned out. So I'm going to do it next time. Make it look like I knew what I was doing. So there's a little swirl there for his ear. But anyway, it just adds some nice texture to it. And there we go with the Cuttlebug. Now time to go ahead and assemble the card. As you can see here, I'm moving at supersonic speed. No, just kidding. This is the inside part of the card. Always like to put an inside in. And now I'm going to be assembling the outside. That striped paper is 5.25 by 5.25. This green is 5 by 5.25. And just wanted to lay it on there, give a little background. Now I've got my yellow is 1.5 by 5.25, and my striped is 1.25 by 5.25. Now I'm putting together my sheep. He goes together nice and quickly because he's only 2 layers. Love that. And I'm going to go ahead and lay him on his background. That background is part of the sheep key, and goes together really, really, really quick. I love to pop dot everything. It adds some more dimension. It's quick and easy. I highly recommend pop dotting somewhere on your card. Sometimes people are worried about what that does in the mail. It helps to use a little bit bigger envelope if you can. But other than that, it shouldn't cost any more money. And now I'm using my favorite glue, Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive Glue. And it dries real quick, like I've mentioned before, so be careful. And I'm using tweezer bees. I just quickly showed you the spatula because that's my third favorite tool with the Cricut. But this glue is awesome. And so you should be all set. So all I'm doing, it looked like that wasn't stuck down too good. Just going to go ahead and glue that down, and I'm ready to go. And that is our card assembled. Done. Wasn't that fast?